The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Penn Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will put total revenue to crank us up.
Hey.
On the move from inside his spot.
Break your
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick. Win in the secondary right now.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team gets their job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this
sensational.
Hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Allard. Quickly to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Coltonecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that
Trying to bring you up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Pena. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions?
Damn it.
Goes a long way. And who wins this one?
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to
Perfect all of it.
Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move
I'm
the
gonna
chains.
screw that up. I'm not even gonna try to lie.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. To the air, it's Aller. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Under fire.
Give it to me, baby. Let's go.
And Waltz is in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Moulton.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think, oh, air that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game
Boy, did
manager.
I just get lucky.
Set up good situations.
I got lucky.
I'm way
I'll
more
take it.
successful when I can
Give me
keep
a little
those
bit
sticks
low.
in a more
Little bit
manageable
low.
situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Kick is in the air.
Come on, get that, Jack. You could have ran that back for 6.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The run from the shotgun.
Oh, shit!
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
I ran that play entirely wrong. Wow.
It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football when the entire crowd.
Everybody waving. Everybody waving. We all waving.
Give away children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best.
I thought there was some lime juice in there. I bet you there is. I bet you it's in the garage.
Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Him, what am I supposed to do?
Here's the offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's in, complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller.
Oh, my God. Wrong read.
13th time he's done that this year. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rushes on him. And
hey, come on, damn it.
To him at the 25. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The sure hands, it's Ross. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to...
Motherfucker, man.
First half turnover can swing momentum.
I already saw the guy. I'll miss his go route on the run.
Has him set up at the 16.
Time I saw him.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Looking for more room. At the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Looking down the middle. And he throws down.
I did not throw the ball like that.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely?
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes.
K-Train. K-Train.
And how big is
Hey,
that
Chuck,
for this
that's how
offense?
Chuck's
Put a
supposed to
nice
run the ball.
drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. The play action fake. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, come on, Aller. God.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going?
The safety even bit so hard he almost fell.
The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Dancing, 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 dancing. Which way to go? Which way to go? Which way to go? Which way to go? Huh? Yeah. Boom!
To the ground. He's got it again.
Boom!
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Man, be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
See what you got.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Please.
Back to throw. It's Aller.
Shit.
Right down the middle. And that is
I did not see you.
Number 3 on the day. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Oh, better look out.
You know, you talk
I'm about to take your head off if you keep doing that shit.
Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when we run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Number 2, Indiana went down.
That big pickup on first down.
Mississippi State took care of Florida. How about that?
Run in the red zone. It's Moulton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
How did
maybe
he
he'll
get chased
get
down
back to
from
the line of
back?
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah,
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Aller. That's reeled in. It's Ross. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Singleton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I should have kept that fucking ball.
Didn't get much done on that
I didn't see
run.
anything.
He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. On the option. Got a little space. Turning it on. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oregon, some bitch.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Sends it back in motion. They go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the toss. Across the 25.
Get off me! Get off of me!
Get to him. What a play there to pick up the first
Hawkeye
down.
ass in the gym.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got some room headed to the goal.
Give me that.
Touchdown, Penn State.
Give
And
me
they
that.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's has been a factor for these guys offensively.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
Bang.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And he's knocked down immediately.
Nebraska got their ass kicked. God damn.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Trying to get behind the defense. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
How fast is that goddamn quarterback? Jesus Christ.
And we'll take a break to check him out.
Jesus. 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 I am not special. I hear you back there.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The RPO, it's complete.
Dude!
He's brought down,
Hold
but he went
the block
backwards
for
after
me,
that
man.
completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Yeah.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he puts through the extra point. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside.
Break your knees, sucker!
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Fight.
This drive will open from the 15. looking to throw on first down.
How
Snagged in the
the
middle.
hell did he
It's
get that in
Anderson.
there?
They'll immediately call timeout.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field, not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when, stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The snap sets up the throw. He wants a big play here late. Complete to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Trying to find the end zone.
The fuck?
And he cruises his way to the house.
Trip on
Touchdown,
rubber
Iowa.
from the turn.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass.
Really?
Another great throw. And quickly, this offense gets right to the end zone.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. And
Breaks into the open. Got the first
Goodbye.
down and more.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
I hit triangle. Why does he not jump up for the ball?
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense.
Yeah, 2 plays in garbage, 2 touchdowns in garbage time is bullshit.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses
Oh my God!
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They'll run play action. Find his tight end. They make the stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Penn State.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the
Get upfield, get upfield, get upfield.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, 16.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
What the fuck?
The grab as he was looking for his man right at the
Yo,
goal line.
what was that?
Win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to
That
some
was
degree,
some
when you say
telegraphic
yes.
AI
Listen, at the start of
blue
the year,
shit
there are
right
a
there.
lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead
That's
and
true
check
shit.
that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve.
Damn,
know
you
at the end
fine
of
as
the season,
hell,
I get to
girl.
take a vacation.
What's
Wherever
in
the
digit?
bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done.
$1 million, baby. Can't let y'all see my